Right, we're going to start off with some leg swings. If you need a wall to hold on to, that's absolutely fine. And across the body, swing up. And change legs. And swinging up. Recorded. Alright, we're going to squat and twist. Squat and twist. Let's take our arm all the way up so we get this full extension down the side. Squat and twist. Wide stance. Windmill in the arms. Opposite hand to toe. Come back into the star shape. We're going to touch back. Opposite hand to foot. Do not think about it too hard. And touching forward. So let the knee drop open. Try to keep your body upright. Releasing the hips. Let's do a few games over those. Is it raining or is it steaming?
It's starting.
It's
Yeah, it's raining now.
Not as bad as last week. And close. Come to the end of your mat. We're going to walk down the mat. Right foot to right hand and open up. Left foot to left hand and open up. Walking back, we're going to do that 3 times. Nice tall stretch. The end, walk down. Right hand to right foot and open. And reaching out last time. And come to the centre of your mat and into a jog. Chest lifted, eyes forward, let the heels come down. Start pushing the ground away, let the knees float up, push the ground away. And now bringing your heels to your bottom, so the knees are going forward, bring your heels up. Knees down, heels to bottom. Chest lifted. And straight legs. That's it, straight legs. Just kicking out. Back into a jog. Press the ground down as you bring your knees up. Knees are floating up. You're really pressing down. Pull the heels to the bottom. Squeeze, squeeze. Heels all the way up. And now knees down. we're going to use. So start off in a split stance. You're going to go up, 2, 3, press, 2, 3, and then just pushing up, 2, 3. We're going to do 40 seconds on each leg for a few moments. So really trying to increase that range of movement in your toes. So split stance, there's no hurry. And then hold, pressing down, toes are splayed, and then pushing up. Cycle through in your own time. Toes of the front foot are relaxed. Press down through the big toe. Really working on our toe strength. So easy, isn't it? Brilliant. And change sides. Push your foot forward as much as you can. And pressing down. So our toes relaxed, toes of the front foot relaxed. So just think about it, just working your toes. Optimally limited. A few more seconds. Great. Okay, we're going to do a single leg run rehearsal. It's going to be all about driving through. So the knee floats up and we drive through. Cycling the knee under. Single leg. Standing leg is relaxed. While the toes are relaxed. Driving back, floating back through. Swiping the ground. Don't need to touch the ground, but that's the motion you're aiming for. Standing tall. Lovely, and let's change legs. Release the toes, give them a wiggle. Chest is lifted. Let's go. Right, stay upright. Compensate by leaning on one side. If you've got a spongy mat and you find the balance is challenging, just come off the mat. And strike through. Release the toes, you can see a little bit of gripping. Alright, we're going to do a reverse lunge and knee drive, 40 seconds on each side. So, reverse lunge, driving through, bring the knee all the way up. Just one leg at a time. Bend the back knee, bend, back knee, drive. That's it. Bend. Explosively driving forward. And change legs. Let's go.
Oh, is that first? Oh, well, that.
Down, so a nice low lunge. Chest lifted. have your weight, we're going to do a curtsy into high knee. So if you just have your weight, just hold your weight, so we're coming down to a curtsy and high knee. Just one side. Go deep. Bring the knee all the way up. When you bring the knee up, you feel the work in the glute of the standing leg. Go down low. Knee should be skimming the ground. No hurry to do a high number of reps. Better to have the time under tension. And change legs. Pause a bit with your knee up. Squeeze the glute of the standing leg. Lovely. We're going to come down to a half kneeling position on the mat. We're going to do wood chop bilaterally, so both sides. So taking the weight up overhead, one side and the other. Push the hips forward. Enjoy the extension in the hip of the back leg. Change legs. Try to put a good distance ahead of you so that you can press your hips forward. Let's go. Toes, toes. Seconds. Good rotation in the body, especially as you come round to the side of the front leg. All right, let's come to standing. You can keep your weight in your hand. We're going to do a side lunge and a lateral hop with that bent leg. Come on. We're just hopping left to right. Stay low. So one leg stays extended. With the foot of the extended leg, you want to be pressing the outside of the foot so the arch is lifted. And now we're going to stomp. Rock star style, air guitar. And change sides. So staying low, so pressing down the outside of the foot, not letting the ankle flex in, arches are lifted. Come low and lateral hops. Nice fast tempo here. And stop. Lift the ankle, so press down on the outside of that extended leg, on the outside foot. Oh.
We got it.
You know what I mean. Brilliant, well done. Okay, so we're going to do our curtsy. This time we're going to add in a rotation. So as we come down, we rotate towards that back leg, And then we're going to come to the side and rotate. Let's get on with it. Rotating either side. Always towards the moving leg. So when you curtsy, that'll be one direction. When you lunge, it will be the other. Come down low, get a really good rotation. Try to make the movement conscious and controlled rather than just swinging round. Lovely. And we'll change sides. So curtsy on the other side, lunge on the other side.
Oh.
Were you alternating? Or did I just spoke at the pardon?
We're just curtsying.
Okay, curtsy, rotate, side lunge, rotate. Come on, curtsy, rotate, side lunge, rotate. Keep those ankles lifted. Really make the most of that rotation. Lovely. You can pop the weight down. Now we are going to do mini squat jumps. We're not going to leave the ground, so we're just going to come down into quarter squat and up. Pressing down through the toes. Push down through the toes as we come up. That's it. The heels lifting all the way up, like you're about to take flight. You're just not taking flight. We're working the feet, working the toes. And now we're going to do a single leg version. So just 20 seconds on each side. So start off with quarter squat and up. You need to touch the ground with the other foot, that's absolutely fine. And change legs. Well done. Okay, on a theme, we're going to do skip up. So it's a reverse lunge and driving up into a hop. Reverse lunge, drive up. Bend the back knee, come down into a nice deep lunge, driving up. Swing one leg. So we start easy. And as you progress through, you get harder. Once we start feeling it, nearly there. Lovely, and change sides. Let's get those toes nicely splayed. Meet the hip width apart. Nice wide base of support. Don't forget to bend that back leg. Let's have a check. Yes, very nice. Hello.
Hello.
Don't worry. Just to warn you, you know. Oh. To be out of shot. You don't want to be in the video. Right, let's just pause this. You can be there, or you can wherever you.
That's all right.
Yes, of course. Let's get you a ball. And have you got a weight there?
I've
yes.
got a weight.
And a band.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a band.
There you are.
Thank you.
That's all right. Okay, everyone. Well, thank you. we're getting better.
I did think the Monday one.
Okay, so we're going to do
That's right.
RDL with your weight. If you want to do it from kickstand position, you can. Otherwise, you can take your leg away behind you. So pelvis lift, tip, lower. Standing leg is soft and pushing up through the heel. As I say, you can do this in kickstand position if you want a bit more stability. Or you can start off in one position, and then as you get your balance, you can go into that lifted leg position. Lift, tip, so lengthening the back of the leg, working the back of the leg. Toes. And change legs. Lift up out of the hips, anteriorly tip the pelvis, so you're lengthening at the back. Up through the heel. Alright, single leg squats. We're going to have our weight out in front as a counterweight. We start off in that quarter squat position. So, you're going to drive your knee towards the ground, and just like we did with the RDL, we're going to lift the bottom like we're pushing in a drawer. So the knee is going forward, the bottom is going back, like so, and then back to standing. So knee is driving forward, but bottom is lifting rather than just moving back, lifting. And then back to standing. Let's go. So driving the knee forward, reducing the angle at the ankle, working on that ankle and foot strength. There's a double whammy here because we're working our glutes as well with the draw pushing. Move. In the first instance, your priority is to really get this knee as low to the ground. Really try to reduce the angle at the ankle here, rather than just going down into a squat with a straight leg. Let's go. So there's no hurry. Push the knee forward as much as you can to get as deep as you can. Push the knee forward. Drive it towards the ground. While keeping the bottom lifted. It's a lot. Lovely. Okay. So, you can pop your weight down. We're going to come into a low squat. We're going to do a low squat stomp, like so. A little bit of a back up. Come on, let's up the pace. Keep going, come on. Can you get lower? Get slower. 15 seconds. Come on. 10. Well done, that's great. Okay, so we're going to, let's take our weight. Come down into a squat, up onto your toes, and have the weight in your right hand and row up. 2. Up onto the toes. And now we're going to lift and lower. So as you row up, you lift your heels. Relax the shoulders. Change hands. So staying low at all times. Up onto your toes. Staying low, hips are staying fixed in space. Pull the heels up a little bit higher. And now lift and lower the heels in time with the arm. Doing well. Right, we've got our last low exercise. We're going to do low squat jumps. So come into a squat, so we're staying low, we're like this. Leaving the ground but staying low. So we can get a good, keeping the legs bent effectively. So we can get a good tempo up here. Come on up the pace. Hips lower. Knees staying bent. Last 10 seconds. Right, a few more jumping exercises. First one, pretty easy. We're going to start off with knee to elbow, like so. Just release the glutes a little bit after all that intense work. So bring the knee all the way across. The body stays upright. We're not coming down to our knee. Bring your knee up and across. Let the heels come down. And now twist jump. Super relaxed. Heels are coming down. Lovely. Okay. One more bent knee jumping around. Fun exercise. We're going to start off in a slow position. We're going to jump in and out. Keep the ankles lifted. Stay low. Hips are staying fixed in height. Out, snap together. 15 seconds. Great, okay, take your ball and you're going to pop your ball under your left knee. Whoops, not like that. Under the left knee. Right, under the left knee. You're going to be standing on the right leg. And you're going to lift, lift, push, push. Lift, lift, push, push. You're going to need to squeeze by the hamstrings, otherwise you lose your ball. Keep going. You've got another 30 seconds. If you need something to stabilize you. Squeeze. was a lot of bouncing sounds on Monday. Right, got a chance to do it all over again on the other side. So get the ball nicely wedged in. Lift, lift, press, press. You're going to need squeeze all the time. Lift, lift, press, press. Relax the toes. Keep concentrating on squeezing. We're being very naughty today, aren't we? Alright then, pop the ball between your heels. I'm going to do calf raises. No hurry. All the way up. Squeeze. Keep squeezing the ball. Keep squeezing. You can say adios to the ball. We're going to rock through our feet. So we're going to come onto our heels, toes. Heels, toes. Push to the end of the range each time. Really pushing, flexing the toes like we did in that first exercise. Focus on each rep. Great. Okay, get your band, put your band around your feet, not your ankles, your feet. Nice and simple, we're going to start with high knees, 40 seconds on each leg. So, just lifting. Let's go. Lift the knee up high, hold and squeeze the glute of the standing leg. Lift it as high as you can. Pause a beat. And now up the tempo. Lovely. And change leg. So 20 seconds slow, holding, squeezing, 20 seconds fast. Lift, squeeze, lower. And at pace. Now, keeping the band where it is, we're going to push it back into the band, working the hamstrings. So bend your left leg 90 degrees and push back into the band. You might get more out of it if you do little batches of 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep the chest lifted. So when you're pushing hard, you don't want to let your body come over to compensate. So stay lifted and push back into the band. Bend that knee. Lift the chest. Press into the band. bend the right knee, press into the band. Keep chest lifted. Push back, see if you can get the knee past the centre line. Just 10 seconds. Chest upright. Well done. Okay, let's have the band above our knees. We're going to come into a squat position, and we're going to internally and externally rotate the left leg. Keep the right foot firmly planted. Don't let it collapse into the centre line. So there should still be some strong work with that right foot as we press the foot, the outer blade of the foot into the ground. And let's get really good 180 rotations with that moving left leg. Rotating the femur fully in the hip socket. Well done. And we're going to change legs. So get the left foot planted, pressing down on the outer blade of that left foot so it doesn't collapse in. Let's bring those hips a little bit lower and rotate all the way in, all the way out. See if we can get a good 180 rotation. Pressing hard against the band as we externally rotate. That left foot should be completely rooted. Lovely. Okay, down onto the mat. Onto all fours for fire hydrants. So we're going to lift and lower that left leg, keeping the hips level. Off we go. What we don't want to do is lift up the hip to get the height. Just try to keep the hips level. You're just working into the glute medius muscle. Hips are level. Don't worry about how high your knee goes. And now pulsing at the top of range. So bring the knee up and the hip down. And change legs. Hips are level. Let's put back down to pulse. And now it is pulsing at the top of range.
Burns.
Burns, yes. Burns good. Lovely. Come to side line. You can keep the balance where they are. You can fully side line. And we're going to do leg lifts. The hips are stacked. You don't want to be rolling back. So vertically stacked, one on top of the other. Halfway. Alright, so bend your knees, we're going to do plans. So you can do it just from the sideline position, or you can come up onto your elbow and as you open this top leg, come up onto your knee. Again, keep those hips vertically stacked. and change sides. So we're doing our sideline leg lifts. Halfway. Brilliant. And now clams with a knee lift. If you want, or sideline. If you prefer. Fantastic. Okay, onto your backs. Keep the bands where they are. We're going to do single leg glute bridge. So lifting the hips off the mat. Lift your right leg up. Lift the hips. Lift and lower. Pushing down from the heel of the left foot to lift those hips even higher. We're just dipping down to about halfway, then pushing all the way to the top. And come down, change legs. We'll start off by lifting our hips up, lift the left leg up, and then pushing through that right heel, lift as we lift the left knee. Push down through the heel. Let's have the bands around the feet again and quickly onto your front. We're going to do hamstring curl. So just working our left leg. So you might have the bands slightly hooked around your foot. Pulling your heel to your bottom. And now just pulsing at the top there. And relax. Change legs. So we're going to do 20 seconds of full range and 20 seconds just pulsing at the top. And now pulsing. Pulling your heel to your bottom, working the hamstrings. Lovely. Keep the bands where they are and come onto your backs. Then work core and adductors. The bands around your ankles, support your lower back with your hands. And flutter in and out, keeping your legs low to the mat. Doing brilliantly, you're halfway. 10. Brilliant. We're going to do that again. I can tell you, you are much less moany and groany and cabbages than that. You're doing excellent work.
We haven't got the energy to.
Come on then, come on. Let's go. That's 10. Now push the heels away, nice long legs. 20. So nearly there. Just 10 seconds. You can do it, you can all do it. Come on. Push those heels away. Here come the beats. Oh, thank goodness that. Right, you fling your bands with disgust across the room and come into a prone position. We're going to do pike, plank, press. I don't mind how low you press. It's not a press up competition. So, piking up, and spend a moment in each position to really get those ankles lifted, push your feet towards the heels towards the ground, into a plank and press. Back to pike. Okay? Let's go. Fantastic. Okay, stay in this position. We're going to do 4 mountain climbers, 4 knee to elbow. So mountain climbers like so, and then take it down. You can go same knee to elbow, or you can go across the body. Halfway. This hit slow. Brilliant. Okay. So coming onto our backs, we're going to do a reverse crunch. So again, you can support your lower back with your hands in the bottom. We're going to kick the lid off the coffin, extend the legs away. Hips off the mat, extend the legs away. Lovely. Staying on our backs, we're going to do bicycle crunch, extending the legs away in between, so it's knee to elbow, extending the legs away. Twist the body, not just turning the head. The whole body moves. Extend the legs away fully each time. Don't need to get very far on a bicycle like this, but 15 seconds. Alright, come into a sitting position. Sitting up, extend your left leg away. You're going to work the hip flexors, so we're going to be arcing up, taking your foot from left to right. Just do 20 seconds on each side. Change, bend that right leg, left leg extended. Make the movement expansive. Keep your body still. Alright, abs again, we're going to do a hold. So you're going to extend your legs away, move your arms forward or out like this, it's a little bit harder. Push the heels away. Doing brilliantly. Coming up to halfway. Ten seconds, come on. Push the heels away, come on, we can do this. Oh, very nice, well done. Okay, back onto your fronts, into a plank position. We're going to do shoulder taps. So have your feet at least hip width apart for stability. You want to try to keep your hips as stable as you can, not rocking around. There's no hurry, you don't have to rush through these. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder, keeping those hips stable. Onto our elbows, down into a plank position. We're going to do a plank hold with a slight difference. So, into our plank. Now we're going to lock in and pull our elbows towards our feet. Don't let your hips dip towards the mat. Keep that nice lifted plank position. Now pull the elbows towards the feet. Pull. Lock in. And release. Stay in plank position. And pull. So toes are coming towards your feet, your elbows coming towards your toes. Pull, pull, pull. Just 5 seconds. Well done. Back into all fours. We're going to do shoulder taps again. This time we're going to do it so nearly there, everybody. We're going to do it from a bare claw position. So tuck your toes under, knees are hovering off the mat. Let's go for shoulder taps again. Don't have your knees too close together because you'll find it really hard to be stable. Keep those knees skimming the mat. Hips over knees. Halfway already. Knees close to the mat. Lovely. Have your weight nearby. We're going to stay in this position. And we are going to do 20 seconds rowing with one arm, row and lift. So same side, arm and leg, row and lift. Are we all ready? Row, lift. Keep your hips facing down, not opening up. And change. Great. Okay, last few exercises, we're going to do some back and shoulder work. So come fully onto the mat. And what we're going to do is we're going to imagine that we're pushing our arms into some sleeves. These sleeves, and these sleeves. So your shoulders are off the mat, like so. Into these sleeves, into these sleeves, into these sleeves. Okay? Cycling through. So arms are always off the mat. Off we go. Get off. Are you having a little encounter there? 15 seconds. Working the shoulders. Lovely. The fun doesn't end there. We're going to fully extend our arms and we are going to paddle, like so. So arms and legs off the mat. Let's go. Stay as relaxed as you can. Working the back. Fingertips reaching away. Toes reaching away. Straighten those arms if you can. We're over halfway. 15 seconds. Come on, we can do this. Extend. Here comes the countdown. It's not over. You are going to extend your arms away, hand your legs away, and we're going to lift. Arms off the mat, off the ground, and now lift higher. And now take it up again. And release. Arms and legs off the mat. Higher. Higher. Release. Last time. Arms and legs off the mat. Higher. Highest. And hold. Lovely. Okay. So coming onto all fours. Tucking our toes under. We're going to come up into a downward dog. Pushing your hips back, ankles are lifted. Aiming to get rid of those creases at the front of your feet. And then we're going to swoop down into upward facing dog. And back. And cycling through these two positions. Pushing the front of your legs to the back of your legs. That's the sound we like to hear. Alright, just come onto all fours for a moment. Do all that shoulder work. We're just going to thread the needle through. Let's do 3 on each side. All the way down. And the last time, take your knees a little bit further apart and sit back on your heels into child pose. Pushing the ground away so your arms staying strong, armpits are pressing towards the mat, pushing the mat away with your hands. As you push your sit bones towards your heels. Come back into all fours. And we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow. Tuck your toes under, walk your feet in, and slowly roll up. Let's finish off with a few everybody.